Hello and welcome to this Teleos video. My name is Nick. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Rota system. So to start us off, we'll bring up the diary and we'll have a look at the settings. Now, traditionally the settings for the diary were kept within the setup channel of Teleos. Well, the settings have moved and they're in the main diary screen now. These are accessible from all machines. So if we go to the tools menu at the top, go to setup, the option we're interested in is the rotas. Now this is blank, and what we're going to do is go through adding some practitioners onto the diary so you can get a feel for how it works. So if we click on add new, we'll start from the top and work our way down. This is the time the rota for this practitioner will be active from. Now we can also select a time that it will be active to. So if we select the practitioner and we'll select me, there's no note next to my name because it's not needed. Now my colour is purple, selected. Now I'm going to start at 9 and I'm going to finish at 12. It's going to reoccur every 1 week, which basically means it's the same week on week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And I'm going to be in consulting 1. Now if you wanted to add alternate weeks for the rota, we could change this to every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then from here, you can see here the weeks when they're going to be commencing, and you could be selecting where they're going to be during those weeks. So if you've got another branch that they want to be going to, you can move them around week on week. We'll leave it at 1 on this video to keep it simple. So if I save that, you'll see that the screen behind is refreshed, and you can see that my start time now is from 9, and it runs all the way down to 12. Now we also want to add another practitioner in. So again, we go to tools and setup and into rotas. We click on add new. We'll select the new practitioner, which is going to be John. John is going to run from 1 to 5. Now he'll be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday again. And he'll be in the same room as me, which is consulting 1. So if I save that on the diary, you'll see now on the left hand side, there's 2 practitioners that appeared. Now John starts from 1. And again, he runs down through to 5. Now you can also jump between these times by clicking on the initials. So if I click on John, you'll see it takes me straight down to 1. If I click on me, it takes me straight back up to 9. Now we'll add another practitioner in within the rota system, but this person's going to be in all day. So Charlene, she's going to start from 9 and she's going to work to 5. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. She's going to be in consulting 2. So we'll save that now, and you can see that Charlene's here and she works all the way through. Now between 12 and 1 there's a break here. This has been left here on purpose. So it might be that we want to add a lunch break, but we want to display it on the diary. So to do that, we can click on a cell. We can either click on it or we can click and drag down, and that will highlight all of those times in between. If we right click, you've got an option to add a text entry. So if I say there, okay, so this is going to be lunch. I also want it to be on consulting 2 and 3, and it's going to be the same every week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. If I click on save, you'll see there now we've got a text entry for lunch times between 12 and 1. If I go through to Wednesday and we scroll down, you'll see that it's the same there all the way through. Now, unfortunately, we've had a phone call from John and he's not very well. So he's not going to be able to make it in today. So what we can do is we can right click on him at the top on his initials and we can edit his rota. Now there's a couple of options here. We can either delete him off for the day. We could add a note next to him and say something like JH not well. We save that. We see that the diary will refresh and it'll show that he's not well. But what we actually want to do is we'll want to change it and put a different vet in. So Paul's going to be coming in today. We'll select Paul as green, give him another colour. We'll save that. And then again, as I showed you before, if we move up to the top, you can click on the initials. You'll see that Paul starts from 1 just after lunch. Now, the lunch break for today is unfortunately going to have to be removed. So everybody's going to have to work through your lunch and you're going to have to work right through to 5. So to do that, I could right click on this lunch break. I could delete it I could say I only want to delete this entry, or I want to delete this and all future entries. So I'll do it just for today. And we'll do that on all 3 of them, just for today. And then if we move across to tomorrow, you'll see that the lunch breaks are still there. John is still there in for tomorrow because we're still expecting him to come in. And myself and Charlene are still in here. Now, Consulting 3, we haven't really done anything with this. But what we are going to do is we're going to add somebody in on the fly for today. So if we right click under here and click on Add New Rota, we can select the practitioner from the list, which today is going to be Craig. You'll notice that the colour is blue. Now we're going to put the note on here, which is callbacks. So that can be the callbacks diary for today. Then you'll see here at the top of the list, it's got Craig and it's got the callbacks. Now the last thing to look at is the rotor overall. So if we go to the tools menu, into setup again and into rotas, you'll see everybody in here is listed. You can select the practitioner individually if they're across multiple diaries, or you can just select the diary at which they're on.